In the heart of the vibrant village of Umuni, nestled beside a whispering river and under the shade of ancient palm trees, lived a young orphan named Adama. Her days were spent in quiet resilience, her spirit unbroken despite the hardships she faced. Though she had no family, her heart was full of kindness, and her hands were always busy, whether collecting firewood or fetching water. It was a life of simplicity, yet Adama carried herself with an inherent grace that belied her humble beginnings. One scorching afternoon, as Adama balanced a heavy calabash of water on her head, making her way back from the communal well, she noticed a commotion near the village square. A royal carriage, adorned with the crest of the distant kingdom of Obins, had broken a wheel. The royal guards were flustered, and a regal-looking woman, clearly a member of the royal household, was overseeing the repairs with a worried frown. Adama, without a second thought, approached them. "Perhaps I can help." She offered to help, her voice soft but clear. The royal attendant, Lady Aber, was initially skeptical, seeing only a simple village girl. But Adama, with surprising strength and knowledge gleaned from years of observing village craftsmen, quickly pointed out a small, crucial detail about the carriage wheel that had been overlooked. Her clear explanation and earnest desire to help impressed Lady Eber, who saw past the humble wrapper to the sharp mind beneath. Repairs were swift with Adama's insight, and the carriage was soon ready to depart. Grateful for Adama's unexpected assistance, and charmed by her respectful demeanor, Lady Eber offered her a position as a maid in the royal palace. Adama, never having dreamed of such an opportunity, accepted with a mix of awe and trepidation. She gathered her few belongings, bid farewell to the familiar paths of Umuni, and journeyed towards a future she could barely imagine. Her heart fluttering with hope, life in the palace was a whirlwind of new experiences for Adama. She learned the intricate customs of the royal household, from serving at elaborate banquets to meticulously preparing the royal chambers. Her diligence and quiet efficiency quickly made her a favorite among the palace staff, earning her the respect of even the sternest headmaid. Adama approached every task with a cheerful spirit and a readiness to learn, always with a polite smile on her face. One morning, while Adama was tending to the flowers in the palace gardens, she crossed paths with Prince Chidi. He was weary of the constant flattery from visiting princesses who cared more for his crown than his character. Watching Adama hum a soft melody while carefully pruning the roses, he was struck by her genuine aura. Unlike the others, she didn't stumble over herself to impress him. She simply offered a respectful, graceful bow and continued her work, her eyes reflecting a depth of soul he hadn't found in the grand ballrooms. In the weeks that followed, Prince Chidi found himself inventing reasons to walk through the gardens or visit the kitchens. He was captivated not just by Adama's beauty, but by her wisdom and the kindness she showed to everyone, from the lowest stable hand to the highest official. While visiting princesses from neighboring lands flaunted their silk gowns and bragged of their riches, Adama spoke of the healing properties of herbs and the rhythmic beauty of the village songs. To Chidi, her humble royal blue wrapper shone brighter than all the gold in the treasury. The king and queen, noticing their son's distraction, organized a grand gala, inviting the most eligible princesses from 7 kingdoms. They hoped he would finally choose a bride. The palace was a sea of shimmering jewels and competitive laughter. Yet, amidst the opulence, Chidi felt a profound emptiness. He watched the princesses flaunting their status, their smiles practiced and their eyes cold. His gaze kept drifting toward the shadows where the staff worked, searching for the one face that felt like home. During the height of the gala, Prince Chidi did something that silenced the entire ballroom. He stepped away from the line of waiting princesses and walked straight to Adama, who was quietly refilling water goblets. Taking her hand, he led her to the center of the floor. The gasps of the nobility echoed through the hall, but Chidi only had eyes for Adama. "I have found a treasure greater than any kingdom," he declared to his parents and the shocked guests. "I have found a heart of gold." Adama stood tall, her eyes wide with a mixture of shock and dawning joy. She wasn't just a maid in that moment. She was the woman who had captured the soul of a future king. The rich princesses, once so confident, watched in stunned silence as the prince chose sincerity over status.
Adama's journey from a lone orphan fetching water to the chosen bride of the prince was complete a testament that true beauty and grace cannot be hidden by a simple wrapper.